Today's piano lesson is a bit different. We're going to use the pieces of music that you can see on the screen and work through them one by one, and then you can practice them on your own. They're labelled A, B, C, D, E, so I'll tell you which one we're doing. We're going to start with A. The time signature is 2-4, which means 2 crotchets in a bar, because the 4, remember, is the code for crotchets. We're going to put our 5 fingers onto the notes C, D, E, F and G. Notice that in A, the piece A, the notes are not next door to each other. So the first bar, we've got E going to C. In the second bar, it repeats E to C. In the third bar, we've got D, our second finger, going up to F on the fourth finger. And then we stop on the third bar, 1, 2, 3, fourth bar, with E for 2 beats because it's a minim. 1, 2. So let's play those first 4 bars of A. Here we go. 1, 2. E, C, D, F, E. Let's look at the next bars now. We go 1 note up from the E to the F and we repeat the F. F, F, and then it walks down all the way home to C. E, D, C. Let's play the whole thing now. Here's the empty bar. 1, 2. E, C, D, F, E, F, F, E, D, C. Right, let's look at the piece B. Here we start in 4-4, so that's 4 crotchets in every bar, and we've got 2 minims to begin with, a minim on C and a minim on E. So again, we're going from a note with a line through it, middle C, to another note with a line. If you go with a line to a line, you will end up with a gap, because we're not playing the note that would be on the space, the D. Let's have a look at piece B. C, E, D, E, F, D, F, D, F, E, C, C. The second bar is different. It's the only one where the notes walk up one next to each other. D, E, F. The rest of them are always going either from a space to a space, like in bar 3, D, F, D, F, or from a line to a line, like in the very last bar, E, C, C. Let's have a look at piece 3 now. Piece 3 is in 3-4, so that's 3 crotchets in every bar, and it starts walking down from E to C, straight down all the notes played, so it's a line, space, line. E, D, C, and then it sits for 3 beats. Now, you can tell it's 3 beats because you've got the minim, but it's got a dot after it. Now, be very careful. That dot is not underneath the note, it's next to it. If it was underneath it, it would mean that you wanted to play it like popcorn, staccato. But this dot is next to it. So it means that we've chopped that 2-beat note in half and we've created an extra beat. Half of 2 is 1. And so we've added that 1 to our original 2 and ended up with 3. That's how dotted notes work. They add half the value of the note back to itself. So half of 2 is 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. This is a 3-beat note. And so we play it like this. 1, 2, 3, off. Let's see if we can play this piece all together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. E, D, C, D, 2, 3. D, E, F, E, 2, 3. E, D, C, D, E, D, D is using a new note. We're going to use our little finger at last to play G. This piece starts on G, and as you can see, we're going from a line to a line. So we must be skipping a note. We're going from G to E, missing out F, which will be on the first space. Here we go. G, E, E, D. Oh dear, that was not the right letter name. That was F, not D. Let's start again. G, E, E, F, D, D, C, D, E, F, G, 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 E, E, F, D, D, C, E, G, G, C, 2, 3, 4, off. Our last piece, E, has got some interesting things going on. Look at the first bar. There's only one note in it. It's a G crotchet. But this says that it's in 4/4, 4 crotchets in a bar. Where are the other 3 crotchets? If you look to the very end of the piece, you will find there is a bar with only 3 beats in it. The E, C, C tied together. And I've written the other way we could have written that is an E and then a C minim. So the first bar and the last bar work together to make an exact count of 4 beats. This first note, the G, is called an upbeat. So we count, instead of 4, we just count 3 and then we play the G on the 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, this time let's say the letters. 1, 2, 3. G, E, D, C, G, E, D, C, G, F, E, F, D, E, G, E, D, C, G, E, D, C, G, F, D, E, C, off. That little line between the 2 middle C's at the end is tying them together so they work the same as a minim. That's why I showed you the other way we could have written that was E, C minim. Okay, that's lots and lots to practice. There's one more thing to show you, and that is the lines and spaces of the treble clef. In the treble clef, the spaces spell out a word. We've got F, that's the bottom space, A, that's the second space, C, that's the third space, and E, that's the fourth space. So the 4 gaps in the treble clef stave spell the word face, F, A, C, E. Now the lines, we know that the bottom line is E, and we know that the second line is G, then the next line, the middle line is B, then the next line is D, and then the very top line, if I can stretch, is F. E, G, B, D, F. Gosh, that is a stretch. Okay, so the spaces are F, A, C, E, and the lines are E, G, B, D, F. Have a lovely Easter holiday and keep practicing.